Hello guys, welcome to this video. So I'm going to create a backend for parking management system, right? So I'm going to terminal now. Okay, so click on new terminal. So when I click on new terminal, the terminal window opens at the bottom, right? So in the terminal window, we can run our npm commands here itself. We don't have to go for our command prompt. Okay, so I'm going to say npm init. So when I say npm init, our basic skeleton create agum. Okay, it will create a package.json file. See, it is creating the file. So it is asking for the package name. I'm going to keep pms backend version same, description. So a backend system for pms type பண்ண போறேன். Okay, I click on enter. Entry point is going to be app.js. Okay, this command zip repository keywords. Okay, author is going to be Shaktiver. License. Okay, so in the package.json file okay on kekudhu, I'll say yes. So it is created the package.json. Okay, so in the package.json I'm going to change the starter script. Start is going to be okay, Nodemon app.js. okay, so change monitor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to install the package, right? So we need express mongoose .env and Nodemon initially. So later என்னென்ன பேக்கேஜ்லாம் தேவைப்படுறதுலாம் ஒன்று இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணிக்கலாம், right? So first I will install npm install mongoose express and .env. npm install excuse me, mongoose express.env. So in the last series visitors management system la ஒரு package oda use என்னன்னு explain பண்ணிருந்தேன். So here I'm not going to explain it. Okay, so if you want you can go to my previous series and look on the videos, right? So it is installing the packages. Okay, so the install time I'm going to create a file called app.js. okay, I created the file. Let's see the package.json. So it has created 3 dependencies .env, express, mongoose. So here it has installed the latest versions of each package. Okay, so now உங்களுக்கு இந்த specific package வேணும் அப்படின்னா you have to say .env, okay, at the version number, whatever version, 15.0 or 14.0 something. Okay, if you want that specific version you have to mention the version with the help of at, right? So இது பண்ணியாச்சு. Next I'm going to install Nodemon as a dev dependency. npm install Nodemon. I'm going to say save dev. So save dev வந்து dev dependency install பண்ணோம் because we don't need Nodemon in production. Okay, so development la மட்டும் தான் யூஸ் ஆகும் Nodemon. So I move back to app.js now. Okay, so இங்க இந்த ஒரு scaffolding starter code நம்ம டைப் பண்ண போறோம். Okay, so I'm going to import express. Okay, so when I say require Express. Okay, it is going to import Express to our app.js, and the next thing I'm going to import is .env. Require .env. Okay, so the next package is going to be Mongoose. Okay, I'll import Mongoose. Require Mongoose. So மூணு பேக்கேஜ்மே நம்ம import பண்ணியாச்சு. Okay, so we have installed and imported 3 packages, right? So the next line is I'm going to use const app equal to express. Okay, so I'm going to use all the express features in the name of app. So அதுதான். So இங்கே express நம்ம import பண்ணிட்டு I'm going to have this express assigned to app variable. So with the name of app, okay, we are going to access all the express functionalities. Okay, the next thing is I'm going to config the .env. Okay, so before that I'm going to create a file called .env. So .env எதுக்கு அப்படின்னா when it goes to production, okay, when it goes to GitHub, TFS இந்த மாதிரி என்விரான்மெண்ட்லாம் போகும்போது we don't want to expose our port number, MongoDB URL, நம்மளோட எக்ஸ்டர்னல் வெப்சைட்ஸ், நம்ம ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு சப்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் எடுத்திருந்தோன்னா அந்த சப்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் ஐடி, ஓகே, ஆப் ஐடி, இதை மாதிரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கீஸ்லாம் நம்ம எக்ஸ்போஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது, right? So it is very dangerous to expose all the keys, right? The username, password, அதெல்லாம் வந்து நம்ம இந்த .env ஃபைலில் வச்சுக்கணும். When it goes to production, this .env file will be ignored from the production, okay, the production environment. So I'm going to create a port here. Port is going to be 5000 and Mongo URL alone I'm going to take it from the MongoDB website. Okay, so I've already created a MongoDB account. So inga pathinga appadina connect your application irukum. Okay, so here I'm going to copy the URL, right? So I've copied the URL and so இந்த இடத்துல நம்மளோட DB name சொல்லணும். I'm going to say PMS, okay, and password I don't remember what I kept. Okay, so I'm going to check the password. Database access, இங்க போனீங்கன்னா editன்னு இருக்கும், edit password. So when I click on show, I kept Narayan 123. Okay, so I'm going to use the same password here. Okay, so MongoDB URL set பண்ணியாச்சு. இப்போ app.js போகிறோம். app.jsல போயிட்டு .env.config சொல்ல போகிறோம். Okay, so the .env.config சொல்லிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா we can get the values from the .env file. இந்த .env file இருந்து நம்ம assign பண்ண valuesலாம் நம்ம get பண்ணிக்கலாம், right? So I'm going to set the port. See, I'm going to get the .env file port, okay, with the help of process.env.port. Okay, ஸோ இந்த ப்ராசஸ்ன்ற Node.js runtime வேரியபிள் இது ப்ராசஸ்ன்றது. இந்த ப்ராசஸில் நம்ம க்ரியேட் பண்ண .env வேரியபிள்ஸ்லாம் ஆக்சஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம், ரைட்? And I'm going to say app.use equal to express.json. So இது எதுக்கு அப்படின்னா, when we pass data between front end and back end, okay, so JSON data வந்து நம்ம front end ல இருந்து back end க்கு அனுப்பும் போது the back end system should accept it, okay, should be able to get that JSON data. அதுக்கு இந்த middleware functionல express.json சொல்லணும். Otherwise the back end will not be able to get the JSON data from the front end. Okay, அது நம்ம practically பார்க்கும்போது I will show you how. Okay, I'm going to create a server. It is going to be an async function. Async, inside I'm going to say app.listen. It is going to get two parameters. One is the port number, another one is the function. So port number we created it, and function I'm going to print, okay, print something so that we will know the server is running or not, right? Backtick, I'm using backtick here, not example. I'm going to say PMS backend is running on port. Okay, so I've created a server function. I'm going to start the server. I say, sorry, okay, so have done the initial setup. Okay, initial code potache in the package.json. We are going to start the application with this command. Okay, so when I say npm start now and enter, application will run. Okay, we have got some error. I've used somewhere Mongoose wrongly. Okay, so the package name வந்து correct கொடுக்கணும், otherwise we will get error like this. So now when I run it, PMS backend is running on port 5000. Okay, server is started, right? So now I'm going to create a db file, okay, for what? Connecting with the MongoDB database. So நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன் அப்படின்னா, I'm going to create a folder called settings. Inside it I'm going to have a file called db.js. Okay, so இங்க என்ன பண்ண போறோம் அப்படின்னா, I'm going to import Mongoose because MongoDB கூட கனெக்ட் பண்ணனும்னா we are going to use Mongoose driver. Okay, I'm going to import Mongoose again. Mongoose equal to require Mongoose. I'm going to create a asynchronous function, const link database equal to async Okay, so I'm going to have a try catch block so that if we get any error, okay, we'll be able to continue the execution of our application and also catch the error. So I'm going to say const connect equal to, so I think we already did this in our previous series. Okay, so on each and everything have explained it. So if you want, you can go back to my previous series of visitors management system, okay, and see all the videos there. Process.env. So I'm going to get the MongoDB URL, okay, for connecting with MongoDB. Okay, so let me check. Okay, everything is fine. And இப்போ என்ன பண்ண போறேன் அப்படின்னா, I'm going to print some message so that we will know whether the application got connected with MongoDB or not. Console.log, okay, MongoDB connected, and the cluster நம்ம print பண்ணலாம், connect dot connection dot host, right? So when the application connects to MongoDB, okay, இங்க வந்து நம்மளோட cluster இங்க display ஆகும் console, right? So you'll see that anyway. Catch error, I'm sorry. So when we get some error, we are going to catch it here and log it to the console. Say error dot message. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to export this function so that it is available throughout our application. So engandu vena we can access this function. Module.exports is equal to this link database. So we are done setting our database function. So I go back to app.js now. Okay, so I'm going to import that function now. So adu eppdin parunga, const, okay, link database equal to require slash settings slash db. Okay, so நம்ம அங்க module.export சொன்னதுனால it can be accessed from app.js. So here I want to call that link database function because our server should start only after our application connects to the database. So inga pathinga appadina I have used await. So this piece of code will wait until this link database is fully executed. Okay, so ipo pathinga appadina you are seeing the first thing is MongoDB connected. This is the cluster name of my MongoDB. Okay, and then the console, I mean the server is running, right? So this way நம்ம availability ensure பண்ணலாம். Availability na when the database is not available, this application should not work. In a application work ஆயிட்டு users will use the application, but the database வந்து work ஆகாம இருக்கும்போது there will not be a consistency. Okay, அங்க application வந்து available இருக்காது, right? So it is not a right idea to have a server running without our database. Okay, so நம்ம பண்ணியாச்சு, initial setup பண்ணியாச்சு. I'm going to create 3 folders. Okay, controllers, routes and models. Controllers, the next folder is routes, and the next folder is going to be models. Okay, So I think we can stop here, right? So the next video I'm going to create the models that are needed for our application. Okay, so one by one பார்ப்போம். So இதில் ஏதாச்சும் doubt இருந்ததுன்னா you can write it in the comment section or email me, right? So I'm always available to answer your queries. Thank you guys, we'll see in the next video. Bye.